Hey, what's up? I'm Joshy Gee. I'm a SoundCloud rapper. How you doing? I'm super pumped for Halloween. You know, last year I went as Kurt Cobain. His gray outfit, it was pretty mind-blowing. Yeah, they get it. You guys are like, grunge music, never heard of her. I tried out to be a Ghostbuster in 1986. Yeah, it was right like a few years before that Statue of Liberty thing, which, wow, real fucking American Ghostbusters. God. I went to their door and I was like, hey, I want to be a freaking Ghostbuster. And they're like, nah, you don't have experience doing it. I'm like, you guys don't have experience. You didn't have experience when you started. You're in the library, and then 15-minute montage later, you're the fucking Ghostbusters. And they're like, yeah, well, we got 4 beds up there, you know? I'm just like, I can always get another bed, throw one in there. They're like, we don't got enough room for another bed. I'm just like, what if I crash on the couch? They're like, then what's Venkman gonna do when he brings a chick home? And I'm just like, what does that have to do with anything? We're not gonna watch him fuck in the bedroom, all right? Yeah. All right. Thank God. I'm just like, all right, well, that's not fucking fair. Ray Stantz is fucking ghosts upstairs all the time. They're like, that doesn't count. That's basically a wet dream. I'm just like, that's fucking bullshit, dude. You know, and now I have to the only job I could get after that was prostituting myself to ghosts. You know, have you ever been a slime worker? All right? I give slime jobs. It's not good. All right? You ever been double stuffed or gangbanged by a bunch of ghosts? All right? Fucking Venkman doesn't even know what being slimed is. All right? Fucking complainer. I went to Adventureland Phantom Fest. Who knows Adventureland exists? All right, thank God. They do a Halloween thing, and I went to that. By the way, if you go on Sundays, that's when I go every year, it's fucking dead. Super dead. And you don't fucking tell anyone that, or I'll get a Babadook to hunt you down and get you. I'll Babadook you. All right? I don't know what you said, but I don't even know what Babadooking is, and you're still gonna get some Babadook. Got Babadook all over you. All right, moving forward. I went to a haunted house. It was like my favorite one in there, and it was called Corn Maze or some shit. Cornstalker? I don't know. But we went through, and there were dudes like in pig outfits everywhere. And after we got out, I was like, all right, guys, that was freaking dope. And guess what? There's no lines. So should we do it again? And we're like, yeah. So like the fat little piggies we are, we parked our way over there and went around again. Hell yeah, Brandon, he gets it, he porks out. That's a good fucking time. I get it. I porked out with him. Don't tell anyone. Alright? The best moment is right when we walked in. The first like pig man to jump out was like, oink oink, fuck, you guys, alright. I'm just like, I paid for the goddamn experience still, okay? The whole thing too is like, I'm not a person who usually gets scared of haunted houses at all. I like usually giggle and walk through having fun the entire time, but sometimes those jump scares just get me, and I'm always in the front, so my friends are like, oh, you jumped, you're scared. So I play the best card that I know, and that's called being the white trash friend. Hell yeah. They're like, oh man, you jumped. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it just took me back to when my dad punched me in the face. They're just like, oh shit. Fuck, he's doing this whole thing again? God damn it. Shout out to the white trash friend. Woo! Oh, so you guys know about the underground, that like ride the underground? You're aware of this? So it closed down, they reopened it. I was fucking pumped. I'm like, this shit is my jam. And they have like a poster where it's like somebody in one of those giant like minor barrels, and then there's a giant fucking skull right behind them. And I was like, all right, sweet, they made it spooky. So we go in, and there's the coal miner guy, and he's like, oh, yeah, fucking this coal mine sucks. It's always collapsing. But they replaced it with like a skeleton version. And he's like, oh man, I've aged. I'm like, no shit, your bones now. What the fuck? And then he talks for like a minute, and then the whole coal miner collapse thing happens, but instead of stopping, steam comes out, and then they did a fucking wrestler promo that popped right up. He's like, I hope you're ready. You're gonna go down and fight some ghosts up in here. They might take you down, body slam you. And then this video stops and we go, and I'm like, all right, shit. I'm gonna be body slammed by some fucking ghosts. It's a rule. Let's do this. And then the only difference is they painted everything in black light. That was fucking it. They just painted it all in black light. You know the one big difference? They added one big fucking skull. They added one skull, guys. That's so lame. At least they delivered on the skull, because the coal thing comes out and I'm like, this isn't your coal mining barrel. What the fuck? Expectations let down. That sucked. That sucked hard. That sucked so hard. Alright, so moving forward from whatever that was. I went to another haunted house like a few years ago, in a slaughterhouse, and I went like a group of 6 people. And as we're going through, they're like, ooh, in front of us, and me and my friend Nick are just slowly walking through like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, this is great, we're having a good time. And we accidentally scared one of the actors, and he's like, oh shit. Well, we're getting to the end, and I reached down and I realized that I dropped my keys somewhere. And I tell the manager, like, all right, hold on. Everybody freeze, shut it down. And they turn the lights on and start looking. And then I realized I didn't drop my keys, so we just left. I was like, they can fucking figure this out. This isn't my problem now. I'm out of this bitch. I started watching Supernatural finally. Yeah. It only took 20 years since it aired. At least it's been off for like 6, right? Is that right? Do you watch Supernatural probably? Oh, well, you let me down by saying a long time ago, so I don't care. You know, I used to see those like tattoos with like the like pentagram and like the symbol and everything. I was like, wow, lazy fucking tattoo. Everybody just gets that one. And then I was like, oh shit, for real? That's anti-possession? Oh fuck, that shit's real. And now I'm just like, where should I get one? On my chest like Sam and Dean? Or should I get it as a tramp stamp because I'm a slut for that show now? Yeah. Is damn right. Shout out to Megan for the Oh God. I'm not dead inside right now, trust me. As we're walking through the haunted house thing, it was funny because one of my friends was like, oh man, she's probably possessed. And I'm like, yeah, maybe, but by what? And they're like, I mean, a demon, obviously. I'm like, you fucking dumb bitch. Everybody knows that you can also get possessed by angels and witches and fucking dragons, okay? Yup, dragons fucking possess people now. That blew my goddamn mind. Oh, God. I got so exactly, I think. I got so fucking, like, in love with that show. I Googled the other day. I'm like, all right, how do I become a monster hunter? And Google just was like, no, move on with your life. I'm like, God damn it. So I started doing research. I went to, like, local spots. I'm like, hey, what about witches? Have you heard anything about witches? Just fucking ended up outside of Ancient Ways. I'm like, what the hell? I went in, I'm like, all right, so, you know of any witch meetings going on? She's like, hell yeah. Here's a flyer right here. It's just like a spiritual swap meet. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, do you at least have any ancient amulets? I need some ancient amulets to protect me. They're like, yeah, dude, we got these crystals. You can charge them to the moon. I'm like, does that shit actually work? And they're like, makes everything happen. Only fucking problem, had them under the moon, no idea how to fucking plug them in. It's bullshit. I sit there for hours. I'm like, they're not even glowing. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna go fucking jerk off some ghosts. I'll see you later.